Hi, this is Scott with iSpy Supply. Today we're going to go over the IOTLiving app and show you how to configure it and set up your phone on it, and then how to control your phone using the app. Okay, first thing you're going to do is go to your Wi-Fi network on your phone and make sure you're connected to a 2G Wi-Fi network, and that's the network that you want to configure it to. If you have a 5G network, that usually a 5G router will also put out a 2G signal as well. So we're going to go to here. Click, mine's on Wi-Fi 874A, which is my 2G. We're done there. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and open up the app for the IOTLiving app, assuming you already have it downloaded on your phone. Okay, once you do that, let's go ahead. First, we'll put an SD card in it. If you want to, you put an SD card in it. I'm going to. You can do it right now if that's the case. All right. Now what you're going to do is on the app is you're going to go to the plus sign on the top right hand corner and hit that plus sign. And then when that little window pops up, hit first add the plus sign on top. And then go down and find the camera that you're trying to configure, which ours is the wireless charger camera. All right, that's just telling you need a 5G network. Hit OK. And then now you can pick what you want to call the camera. They've got some there, you can customize it to whatever you want. I'm going to say living room for this one. And then I'm going to hit continue. And then hit yes, because there's a light. I don't know if you'll be able to see it inside here that's flashing, and it is flashing red, so I'm going to hit yes. Next, it's asking me to scan the QR code on the bottom of the camera, which is right here. Just hold that up to it, it'll scan it for you. Okay, now it's scanned. Now it already pre-populated with my Wi-Fi network. I just need to put in the Wi-Fi password. So click on that. I'm going to go ahead and put that password in. Hit next. Now that's just asking you to turn your phone all the way up, because it's going to try and talk. It's basically going to talk to each other and configure the Wi-Fi automatically. Usually only takes about 10 or 15 seconds. There you go. Now we've got the check mark, and it says configure success, which means we're up and running. Now just click on that button on the bottom. Now it's prompting you to go set your time up, so hit OK. Easiest way to do it, just hit sync with phone time. That, and then DST means daylight savings time. Switch that on, and they're good to go. Now you just hit the back button. We're now synced to the time on my phone. Okay. Next, what you'll want to do is let's hit the play button up here to go with live and see a live view. When you do that, it's going to prompt you to change the password, which I highly recommend you doing. So hit OK. The current password, the default password is admin. It says it on the bottom, right here on the bottom of the camera. So let's put an admin. And then for new password, I'm just going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit modify device. Okay. Let's hit that. We'll see the video. Or we'll see the live feed, I should say. Okay, there we are, we're live. All right, now I'm going to go back to the last screen, and then we're going to hit the settings icon on the bottom right-hand corner. All right, from here, we'll just go right down the list here. Record settings, click on that. It's just telling you how much left is on the SD card that's in it. It's on alert recording right now, which means motion activated. And if you hit it to off, that means it's not going to record at all, but you can still view it live. Full time means it's just continuous recording. All right, we're going to take it back to alert. When we do that, make sure every time you change something, if there's a check mark up in the top right-hand corner, you want to make sure you hit that check mark. That's what's saving it. And then we'll go back. After that, we'll want to set up the motion detection settings. All right, so it's on medium now by default. You can go to low, medium, high, and max. Max makes it the least amount of sensitivity to set off the alarm or the motion detection and start recording. If you go to low, it means you need more motion to set it off. I'm going to leave it right where it is. On this particular model, you can also adjust the the view of the motion detection. In other words, like say you have a doorway that you don't want, if someone walks through it, to kick the motion off, then you can adjust that. You've got left area, as you can see, it's only going to detect the motion on the left side of the screen. Right side, all areas. When you get to all areas, you can also adjust that by pulling the sides in and cropping it, basically. And it's a little touchy, but you can make it as small as you want and move it around. That's good. Say you had a ceiling fan that was setting it off, you could put that so the ceiling fan was not included in the field of view, and it would not make it record just because the ceiling fan was moving. All right, let's hit the check mark again and go back. Email alarm, this does not have a SMTP server, so you can't use that part of it on this camera. Video flip, you really don't need that on this camera, but I'll show you how it works. Normal is just your normal view. Let's do this. Okay, so if we vertical flip, it flips upside down. You flip it again another way, and go back to normal. You can also display the time stamp on it if you want to, and it'll just go away, or you can display it. All right, let's go back. Video settings. The bit rate, you can play with that if you want to, but it really makes almost no difference. If you go to a higher bit rate, it's just going to eat up more of your memory, and you won't really notice that big of a difference. Frame rate 15 seems pretty much optimal for this. Same thing, you can go to 25, which will make the video a little smoother, but it's going to eat up more memory. Image quality is on 1, which is the best quality. And if you want to save even more memory, you can take that down to 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. I like to keep it on 1 because I like a good picture quality. All right, let's hit the check mark, go back. Now we're going to volume settings. This does not have a speaker on it, so the speaker volume is not going to matter. That's set up for a different camera that has two-way talk on it. Listening volume, you can play with that, and that's just going to be, you'll see in a minute when I show you how you can turn on the speaker so you can listen in from anywhere in the world, basically, with internet access. All right, so let's hit that. Okay. Volume. And then you can, if you wanted to, you could reset the camera to factory settings. Down there you see reset. If you hit that, it'll take it back to the factory settings and reboot. Same thing, you can just turn it off and turn it on, reboot it. If you're having problems with it hanging up or something, that can come in handy. You shouldn't need it very often though. Okay, now let's go back to the previous screen again. Now if you want to view your video, on the bottom right hand corner you'll see a picture icon, an image icon. Click on that. There is nothing on. There we go. Still got all that on there. Good. Okay. These are all stuff that I've been playing with that I've had on there from the last few days. But let's say you want to play something. Oh, let me show you this first. It said search event from, right? It usually comes all 24 hours. If you want to go to a different time or a different time frame, hit the search icon in the top right-hand corner. I'm going to do within a week. All right. I'm going to scroll all the way down here. Okay, there's a video from earlier, I think it was yesterday. Let's click on that and you can see how it works. There we go. Let's go back again. Now, if you want to get this video onto your, excuse me, if you want to get this video like off of this on your computer, the easiest way to do that would be hit this cloud right to the right of the file. Video has been downloaded. Okay, so now it's been downloaded. Then you go back again, and now you see where it says download. That's going to be that top video there. Let's play it, make sure. And there it is again. Okay. Now the way you're going to get this to off of the phone and onto your computer, or if you want to, or just save it on your phone for that matter. There's a little icon that looks like a square with an arrow turning to the right. Click on that. And this is asking you to make sure the video converter is on. When you just hit OK, it's going to convert that video automatically. File has been converted, and put it in your album on your phone. So now what you would do is you'd go to your phone and you could share it. You could text it to somebody. You could just, what I do is I just email it to myself, and then I can play it on any MP4 player. Because a lot of players, they won't play 264 files, which is what this is made in, which is a super compressed form of video files. But it's already converted it to MP4, so now you can just email it yourself and you can play it. If you need to submit it to police or whatever, that's the easiest way to do it. Okay, now let's go back and I'll show you a little bit about the live video. All right, there's our live video. And what we're going to do, if you hit this 2 arrows in the bottom right hand corner, takes it to the large screen or portrait. All right, tap the screen and you're going to see a little menu come up in the bottom right hand corner. Click on that and you'll see that you've got a camera, a video, and a video camera and a speaker. If you hit that speaker, it's going to start. Now I can listen in on the audio. Okay, I'm sure you can hear that, I hope. All right, and then turn the speaker off. And then there's also a video camera. If you hit that video camera, it's now recording video onto my phone. It's also going to be recording onto the SD card, but it's going right to the phone also, so you can record on the phone. And if you just want to take a snapshot of whatever is going on, there's a camera, take that, and a snapshot is saved to your phone. Okay, now I want to show you how to turn the audio on for recording. This comes from a factory where it's not set up to record audio, but if you need to record audio, it's easy to turn it on. Some states it's legal to record audio, and some states it's not, so you'll want to check in and make sure it's legal for you to record audio. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the main screen and click on the top left corner is a menu icon. Click on that. And then when that screen comes up, click on the bottom. It says about IOTLiving. Click on that. And then you're going to click on the IOTLiving logo 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now it says listening function is open, which means listening. It's now recording audio as well. If you want to turn it off, you'll just click it 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it says listening function closed, which means it's not recording video anymore. And I think we've covered just about everything we needed to on this. As usual, if you have any questions, just reach out to us, and we're always happy to help.